Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Elizabethtown High School for tonight's semi-state game between the Butler Bears and the Elizabethtown Panthers. Butler comes into tonight with a 17-3-1 record under Coach Mario Curio. For the Elizabethtown Panthers, they come in 21-2-2 under Coach Corey Yates. And we'll go down the starting lineups pretty quickly. For Butler, Yusuf Muhammad, Baraka Kasim, Sidi Muhammad, Haite Devin, Abdi Osman, Cody Peace, Irakoze Sartizi, Eric Swan, Marcus Swan. In goal tonight for the Bears will be Tyler Glass. For Elizabethtown, Preston Thomas, Tate Pritchard, Ty Bean, Andrew Ballard, Luis Gomez, Brian Herringshaw, Griffin Inman, Spencer Brandenburg, Ryan Hawkins, Gabe Binkley, and in goal tonight for the Panthers, it will be Brandon Parsons. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. We are into the Sweet 16 here in KHSAA boys soccer. The winner tonight will advance on to the quarterfinals Saturday evening. For Butler, they come in averaging 5.5 goals per contest while only giving up 1. For E-Town, they come in averaging about 4.5 goals per contest and only giving up 1 as well. Butler with the ball, trying to get it forward. Devin, the leading scorer for the Bears, has 44 goals on the night. Cross there headed out by Herringshaw. Bean heads it again now to be Brandenburg, who sends it high into the air. Muhammad and Preston Thomas going after it. Tate Pritchard, look, he partially got it with his arm as he's tracing down there. Kasim on the defense. Butler gets the ball back. It'll be sent up from there. And that'll go out and be a throw-in for the Panthers. Binkley to take this throw-in. Trying to get it into Gomez. Be knocked around, sent back out by Swan. Swan with it again for the Bears. Be sent towards the middle of the field. Now Butler with it back. Osman had it for a second. Now it'll be Thomas with it for E-Town. They'll lay it back for Inman. Inman going to send it outside for Binkley. Binkley left foot tried to squeeze it through. Bouncing around, Gomez going after it along with Marcus Swan. Driving it towards the middle, Win. Now he'll get it outside for Muhammad. Ty Bean comes up, pokes it free, not going to be able to get it before it goes out. It'll be a throw-in. Sidi Muhammad to throw this one in. He'll get it right back. Trying to just chip it forward. Andrew Ballard there for the Panthers. Muhammad will lay it back to, sent up. That'll go off Spencer Brandenburg and out. Be a throw-in for the Bears. Osman with this throw-in. Gets it to the middle to Chartier. Chartier kicks it to the outside. He'll be able to track it down. Gomez there for E-Town. It'll go out and be a throw-in for the Panthers. Binkley with this throw-in. Trying to get it up to Pritchard. Swan with it. He's going to lay it back there for Kasim. Kasim to the right side, now looking down the field, is going to send it across to the left side. Trying to get it to Shatir. Bean going to track this one down for the Panthers. Yusuf Muhammad had it. Now gives it up for Swan. In there, and the shot by Chartizy goes wide. And it's going to be a goal kick. There was some debate whether it went off of Parsons or not, so it will be a goal kick for the Panthers. Just rolls it out. Bean up to Brandenburg. And kick it up the field to Thomas. Be Wynn with it. Wynn going to drop it back for Kasim. Kasim will send it to the middle to Peace. Peace tries to get it to Muhammad. Now Peace gets it to Shardia. And Ballard will send it forward. He's got Tate Pritchard out in front. And Kasim will shield him off after it goes off of Pritchard, and it'll be a goal kick for the Bears. Tyler Glass in goal. He's got 6 shutouts on the season, averaging just under 1 goal per game, and has 84 saves on the season. Ballard going to send it outside for Thomas. Thomas looking for some room to operate. Pritchard now has it. He's going to chip it into the corner. Ballard had already stopped his run, and so it'll go out and be a throw-in for the Bears. Gomez with it again. Lays it back for Inman. And he's Muhammad with it. He's going to send it forward. Parsons will come out. Parsons will let it cross into the goal box and pick it up. Quickly rolling it out for Bean. Now to Brandenburg. To Inman in the middle. Swan comes up to provide pressure. Now Thomas with it for the Panthers. That'll go out and be a throw-in for the Bears. Osman gets it in. Swan tried to kick it forward. Kasim sends it forward. Bouncing around possession back and forth. This one will get into the box. Parsons comes out. He'll scoop it up before Osman can get there. Parsons going to punt this one away. Slight breeze tonight blowing across the field. Ballard with it for the Panthers. To Pritchard. Pritchard going to lay it outside for Thomas. Win there on the defense. Thomas will send it back to the middle. Now Brandenburg has it right along the left sideline. He's going to send it to the center for Inman. Inman going to send it out to the other side, trying to get it to Gomez. Devin drops it back for Wynn. Now on the far side, Chartier sends it across. Thomas heads it down. Pritchard there. And they stop as it gets past Glass and will just roll by. Kasim had the defensive pressure and the shot goes off of Glass, kind of like it got underneath him to the side. Not sure if he was blocked out. But it will now be a corner kick for the Panthers. Ty Bean comes forward to take this one. So send this one out near the top of the box. Heronshaw there heads it back towards the goal. Headed again straight up in the air. Bicycle kick, and it's in! Tate Pritchard with the bicycle kick score. And the first goal of the night with 32-34 to go in the opening half. Pritchard with his 28th goal of the season gives the Panthers a 1-0 lead. In the corner from Bean went to Heronshaw. Heronshaw headed in the air. It was headed again by Butler Bear high in the air. And then Pritchard with the bicycle kick knocks it in the goal to give the Panthers the 1-0 lead. They'll send it back. Again, trying to set it up. Wynn sends it back for Kasim. Back to Peace. Swan now with it near the middle of the field. And that'll be a foul on the Bears, and it will be a they're going to stop. And at first he called, they're going to give a yellow card to Andrew Ballard. At first they called E-Town's ball. And now, as they gave it to, gave the ball to Butler, Ballard walked in front of it, and as the player was kicking, he stuck out his leg and hit the ball, receives a yellow card. Matthew Musgrave will check in for him. Kasim to take this free kick from right at midfield. Kasim going to send this one down near the top of the box. Preston Thomas heads it back. Musgrave will get to it first. Sent back out near midfield. I believe that went off the Bears. It'll be a throw in for Elizabethtown. Binkley comes up to take this one. A couple of substitutions. Andrew Ballard checks back into the lineup. Bryce Bowers checks in as well for the Panthers. Binkley with the throw in, trying to get it to Bowers. It's going to be taken away by the Bears there. Chartier with it. Outside. Now Muhammad tracks it down. He's going to try to chip it forward. I'm going to get near the top of the box. Bean sends it back out. Muhammad there for the Bears. Wynn going to track it down at the middle of the field. Try to turn it upfield for the Bears. Driving. Trying to get it into Devin. Bowers over there. Bowers will send it back out. Marcus Swan with it, trying to keep it on that end. It'll go off the Bears and be a throw-in for the Panthers. Throw this one back to Herringshaw. Herringshaw going to actually had a great cross, except he shouldn't be on that end. Osman with it in, and Brandon Parsons with the leaping save. Parsons will punt this one away. Richard heads it at midfield, trying to get it to Ballard. Ballard gets it back towards the center of the field. Peace goes down. And as Bowers tripped over Peace, it'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Bean will take this one. That one's low. It's going to skim all the way through. It actually goes off one of the Bears, and so it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Matthew Musgrave goes down to take this one. Here comes this one on the short side, headed out by the Bears. Going to be kicked up the field. Brandenburg comes forward, trying to get to it. And that's going to be Chartier sending it up. And now Devin gets behind the defense. Parsons comes out. Parsons slides, kicks it away. And it'll be Bean who gathers control for the Panthers. Send it up past midfield there. Kasim heads it back now. Muhammad, back to Kasim, back to Muhammad. Trying to get it to Chartier. Chartier's shot going to go very wide left, and that'll go actually over the in line and be a goal kick for the Panthers. 28-20 to go here in the opening half. E-Town leads 1-0. Lone score by Tate Pritchard of the Panthers. The 32-34 mark on a bicycle kick after the ball was headed in the air a couple of times. Parsons to take this goal kick. Pritchard heads it high in the air. Kassim there for the Bears. Lets it go outside. Osman now to throw it. Sorry, not Osman. Muhammad to throw it in. Back to Kassim. Send it around. Peace now with it. Up to Swan. Swan unable to gather it in. Inman comes up. It'll go out of bounds off the Panthers. Peace set to throw this one in. Throw that one forward. Trying to get to Chartier. Devin now with it, and it'll be kicked away by Bean out to midfield. Kassim going to try to keep it on this end. Win with it. Sends it to the outside to Osman. Osman going to drop it off there for Muhammad. Cross. Gets through. Now squared up. Chartier with it. Chartier still with it. Panthers diving in front. Devin shot. It's in. And Haite Devin with the score at 26:54. Panthers unable to clear that ball. Rattle around in the box for several seconds. Devin with his 45th goal of the night, of the year. And we are knotted up at 1 apiece. Eric Swan on the outside. Binkley sends it up. Binkley with it again. Outside, now the ball just possession going back and forth. Muhammad tracks that one down, hit high in the air. And now to be Osman with it. Osman going to send it down the center, goes off the head of Devin. Chartier there, but it'll be Binkley who comes away with it for E-Town, gets it to Inman. Binkley sending it into the middle, trying to get to Andrew Ballard. That'll be high in the air and out, and will be a throw in for the Bears. Swan to throw this one in. Peace with it. He's going to send it back to Glass. Kassim now with it. Trying to get it to Swan, now to Win in the middle. Outside. Now Devin with it deep into the box, being there for the Panthers. And that's going to be a goal kick. So we'll go off Devin. And Parsons will take this goal kick. Ali Ahmed checks in for E-Town. Wynn going to try to keep it down this end. Ahmed gets to it, but went right back to Wynn for Butler. Tries to slide it forward. Ahmed gets to it. Now he'll send it to the middle for Ballard. Trying to get it to Thomas. Again, possession going back and forth, and now to be Yusuf Muhammad out with it. Bean goes down. There's a foul occurred back near the 27-yard line of the football field, 37 yards away from the goal. Going to be On Win who takes this kick. Send this right at the goal. Devin had that one high in the air. Bounces out. Peace tries to keep it in. Inman there. That'll go out and be a throw in for the Bears. Peace to do the throw in. Chartier with it. Turns trying to drive along the line. Herringshaw will send it back out. It'll be another throw in for the Bears. Throw in quickly, get it to Devin, hit it high in the air. Preston Thomas tracks it down on the far side. That's going to go off of Osman. A throw in for the Panthers. Matthew Musgrave checks into the lineup for Elizabethtown. Ahmed up the line. Wynn heads it back in. Hit high in the air by Inman. Kasim will head it back the other way. Now Heronshaw. Bowers trying to get it to Musgrave. Ryan Hawkins heads it there. It's going to go off Elizabethtown. Throw in for the Bears. Interestingly, he didn't. That was actually a foul, not ball out. That's going to be sent into the far side. Chartier after it. Binkley there for the pressure. That goes over the sideline. It'll be a throw in for Elizabethtown. It'll get Luis Gomez back into the lineup for Elizabethtown.
Elizabethtown, number 11, Luis Gomez.
Throw in, trying to get it to Gomez. That'll go out off the Bears again. Another throw in for E-Town. Binkley to do this one. High in the air. Peace has it near midfield. Drops it back for Kasim. Back to Kasim. Sending it back for Peace. Peace tries to split the two Panthers. Now he'll send it up for Devin. Sent back out. Preston Thomas now with it for E-Town. Trying to get it to Musgrave. Swan keeps it in. Peace is going to lay it outside for Muhammad. Wynn going to send it across the field. Binkley there. Trying to get it to Hawkins. Chartier with it. Shot. And a diving save by Brandon Parsons. Chartier put a lot on that shot. Parsons gets that in his outstretched arms. Punts that one away. Peace will track it down for the Bears. He's going to lay it back for Glass. Hawkins now has it for E-Town. Drops it off for Binkley. Binkley can get it up the far side, trying to get it to Gomez. Marcus Swan there for Butler. And now we get it back to Peace. Outside for Eric Swan. Swan sends it far down the field. High bounce. Devin there, but it'll be Ty Bean who gets it back now. Ali Ahmed. And quickly Butler right back on the attack. And we'll have offsides call. And it'll be Elizabethtown free kick. Bean quickly with the free kick down, trying to get it to Pritchard. That'll be headed out by Kasim. That'll be a throw in for E-Town. E-Town with a couple of substitutions. Andrew Ballard back in, along with Bryce Bowers. Ahmed with a throw in. It'll go off Kasim and be another throw in for the Panthers. Heronshaw to take this throw in. Zings it all the way up near the goal, headed around, bounced out. Now it is Devin, I believe, that clears it. Inman will try to keep it on this end. Ballard heads it back towards the box. Wynn kicks it out from there. Inman again heads it back in. Now Andrew Ballard trying to keep it on that end. Peace and Ballard going after it. Sitting near the outside. There'll be a foul on E-Town, as I believe that was Sidi Muhammad. Went down on that. Actually, I see him now. And that will be Abdi Osman. will have to come off the field as they stop the clock. Nicholas Freeze into the lineup for the Bears. Kassim with the free kick. Down, trying to get it to Devin. Headed out towards Freeze. Now it'll be Inman who sends it away. Wynn trying to keep it on this end. Wynn stops, turns around, trying to pass it in there. Kicked out by the Panthers. Pritchard misplays that one. Wynn now with control. It's going to be a foul on the E-Town and a free kick for the Bears. Kassim comes forward. Looks like he will line it up. He and Wynn kind of back away as if either of them could take it. Parsons standing on the extreme left side of the goal. Kassim moves forward. Wynn still over the ball. 17:52 to go here in the half. Tied at 1 apiece. Wynn shot. It goes off the football goal post. And will be a goal kick for the Panthers. 1-1 our score here at the 32-34 mark of this first half. It was Tate Pritchard giving the Panthers a 1-0 lead. And then with 26:54 to go in the first half, Haite Devin scores for the Bears to tie it up at 1 apiece. Bears constantly putting pressure on the ball, sending it forward. That's going to go out of bounds off the Panthers, a throw in for the Bears. Marcus Swan to send this one in. That one's sent outside. Thomas trying to get to it. Muhammad there as well. He drops it out for Freeze. Freeze poked away by Ahmed. Pritchard going to send it down the other side. And that will go out and will be a throw in for the Bears. Kassim gets it into Peace. Wynn outside to Kassim. Sends it up to the other side. Chartier unable to track that one down. Bowers will. He's going to let it go out and be a throw in for the Panthers. Jacob Mata checks in for the Panthers.
And for Elizabethtown, number 17, Jacob Mata.
Bowers with the throw in, trying to get it to Mata. Bears get it back. Peace with it. Gets it to Wynn. And going towards the center of the field, going to send it up to the far side. Freeze chases after. Freeze will be able to track it down. Wasn't able to stop it before it crossed the end line, and it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. I'd like to thank our student worker tonight, Kayla Broska, for all she's doing for us here at HCEC-TV. Wynn heads it into the air. Swan gets back to it. He's going to send it high into the air. Ahmed and Freeze go after it. It'll go off of Freeze and will be a throw in for the Panthers. Ahmed to take this throw in. Swan gives it up to Devin. Ball stopped there. Now Ahmed with it. Ahmed going to try to send it up to Mata. Kassim there for the Bears. To Swan. Swan sends it back up the center, but Herringshaw has it for the Panthers. Trying to get it to Hawkins. Muhammad gets it back. We'll have a foul. And it will be Elizabethtown free kick. Bean going to send it outside for Bowers. Up the far side, trying to get it to Gomez. Bears get it back. Muhammad with it, now sent back to the middle for Wynn. Wynn going to send it outside for Kasim. Chartier going to send it up the field, trying to get it to Freeze. Out comes Parsons. Parsons gets a hand on it, and then Ahmed kicks it out. And it will be a throw-in for the Bears. It'll be C.D. Mohammed to throw it in. Into Freeze. It's off E-Town, another throw-in. Mohammed to throw this one in again. To Kasim. The foot came up, and it will be a throw-in for the Panthers. Ahmed quickly getting to it, now going to throw it forward, trying to get it to Mata. Mohammed gets it back for the Bears. To Chartier. That'll go out. And again, another throw-in for the Bears. Freeze tracked it down. It'll be Mohammed to throw it in. Into Swan. Now that one will be tapped out. Wynn going to try to keep it down on this end, trying to get it to Devin. Bowers hits it high into the air. As he and Muhammad go after it. That'll be a foul on the Panthers and be a free kick for the Bears. Ong Wynn comes over to take this one. He's going to send it into the box. Back there, back near the back. Devin was there. It's going to go over the end line. And they're going to say it's a corner kick for the Bears. Freeze comes out to take this one. Quickly sets it down. 11:45 to go here in the first half. But now it'll be Wynn to come over to actually take the corner. Sets it ready. Just chips it right out in the front of the box. Parsons punched it out. It'll be Kasim who tracks it down. He's going to lay it off for Wynn. Wynn going to send it back into the middle. Bounced around, shot, saved by Parsons again. Bowers gets to it. Bowers kicks it, but it'll go out and be a throw-in, and a quick throw-in for the Bears. Chatia with it. He's going to take a shot. That'll go wide left, and it'll be a goal kick for Elizabethtown. Brandon Parsons been tested a couple of times this evening. Brandenburg checks back in for Elizabethtown along with Tate Pritchard.
Elizabethtown, number 4, Tate Pritchard, number 21, Richard Brandenburg.
Parsons takes this goal kick. Thomas to Ballard. Thomas trying to come out with it. It'll be kicked by the Bears. Actually, they're going to say it goes off Elizabethtown. And so it will be a throw-in for Butler. Kasim to do this throw-in. Wynn to Muhammad. Back. Swan now with it. Swan sends it low on the ground, trying to get to Chartier. Now Wynn with it. It'll be Hawkins who sends it out from there. Kasim with it again. Up to Eric Swan. Muhammad to Muhammad. Thomas pokes that one free. Now Pritchard gets a foot to it, but it'll be Muhammad be fouled, and it'll be a free kick for the Panthers. 9:22 to go here in the first half. Again, tied at 1. towards the left side. Hawkins high into there to head that one. It'll go out and be a throw in for the Bears. Swan to do this throw in. He'll lay it off, and this will be Swan. It'll be Marcus Swan now. Sends that one high in the air. Into the box, and Herringshaw kicks it out from there. Peace gets it back for the Bears. Loses control of it. It's going to be sent across the field. Preston Thomas comes up. Kassim got to it first. Now it'll be Tate Pritchard who sends it up ahead. Muhammad goes back. Preston Thomas now with it. Wynn cuts in front of him. Thomas still with it, trying to split the defenders. Ball's going to come out. Thomas keeps it inbounds, but loses it as he slips. I believe they're going to call a foul near the goal on the Panthers, and so it'll be a free kick for the Bears. Thomas slow to get up. He does. Now Marcus Swan will come back to take this free kick. They might have called that it was had gone over the end line as Thomas was trying to track it down. Matthew Musgrave back into the lineup for the Panthers. Eric Swan with it, trying to get it to the middle of the field. Chartier going to send it up now. Devin chases after. Herringshaw goes down. Devin with it again. He gets into the box. The ball's going to be poked around. Herringshaw comes back, kicks it back out. Marcus Swan there for the Bears. I believe it was. It's going to be a free kick there. It might have been a high kick by the Panthers. I'm going to take this free kick. He chipped in. Parsons comes forward and makes the save right there. Rolls it outside to Bowers. Bowers tries to get it to Gomez. It's going to go off the Bears and be a throw in for the Panthers. Bowers will take this one. I'll go over the head of Pritchard. Peace tracks it down. Peace is going to send it back to Glass. Glass gets it to Wynn, lays it back. Swan now going to send it forward. Herringshaw goes in chase. Chatian now with it just outside the box. Bowers provides some defense. Shot there, blocked by Herringshaw. Chartier goes down, it goes out of bounds, and will be a throw-in for Elizabethtown. Bowers gets it into Herringshaw. Herringshaw kicks it from there, kicks it over the E-Town bench. It'll be a throw-in for the Bears. Swan quickly gets it into Wynn. Back to Eric Swan. Back for Peace. He's going to send it across for Kassim. .5:15 to go here in the first half. Peace now going to try to send it forward. Herringshaw track it down for the Panthers. Stops it there, gives it off to Bowers, who gives it back for Herringshaw. Herringshaw trying to send it up near midfield. Wynn heads it back the other direction. Now Inman gets to it. Chatier going to send it across for Freeze. He kicked out from there, but Kassim tracks it down for the Bears to keep it on this end. He's going to poke it over. Chartier, as he got into it and unable to play it off of his chest. Hit high in the air. Kassim heads it back down. It'll be Inman who sends it the other direction. Muhammad lets it go out and be a throw in for the Bears. And that is going to allow Abbas Hassan to check into the lineup for Butler. Now it'll be Kassim to throw the throw in. Pritchard will get it for the Panthers on the middle, tries to get it to the outside. Swan was there for it. Ballard now with control. Peace gives the defensive pressure, lays it off for Bowers. Bowers going to send it up the right side for Pritchard. Pritchard on the outside. Glass comes out sliding, gets it away. Swan has it. Now Swan will just poke it out, and it'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Herringshaw races forward to take this throw in. Herringshaw's throw in deep into the box. Glass comes out, jumps up, and grabs it out of the air before anybody can get to it, and will quickly punt it away. Brandenburg lays it back for Bean. Bean going to poke it to the outside, trying to get to Musgrave. Muhammad up to Freeze. Brandenburg, and that's going to go off Freeze and be a throw in for the Panthers. Brandenburg to take this one. Peace hits that high in the air. That'll be a foul on the Panthers. Free kick for the Bears. We're going to hit this one out near the top of the box. Headed there by Hawkins. Poked around. Swan with it. That's going to be a foul on the Bears and be a free kick for the Panthers. 2:05 to go. Parsons will quickly send this outside for Herringshaw. Herringshaw gets it to Hawkins. Hawkins tries to send it forward.
2 minutes left in the half.
Inman sends that one out near the side. It'll go over the in line and be a throw in for Butler. Muhammad gets it into Wynn. Wynn going to lay this one back for Peace. Peace outside for Marcus Swan. Gomez gets it back for E-Town. For Ballard. Back to Gomez. Gets it up to Pritchard. Let's send it forward. Musgrave had been offsides and tries to slip back on, but in order to do so, missed the run out opportunity. Glass scoops it up. He'll send it for Marcus Swan. Kassim. Eric Swan up the middle. Bean got to that one. Inman to Hawkins. To Ballard. To Brandenburg. Brandenburg lays it back for Bean. Under a minute to go. Herringshaw now with it. He'll send it back for Parsons. Parsons going to hit it high in the air. It's going to stay on this end. Hassan chases after that one. It'll go out and be a throw in for the Panthers. Bowers to take this throw in. Quickly trying to get it up, so we're down to 30 seconds to go. Another throw in for the Panthers. Bowers with another throw in, trying to get it to Pritchard. Marcus Swan clears it. Herringshaw will come up and get it. To the middle for Ballard. But now Kassim with it. Down to 8 seconds to go. Trying to get it forward for Devin. Bean will send it out near midfield. And the ball bounced around. And that is how our first half will come to a close. The Butler Bears and the Elizabethtown Panthers all knotted at 1. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900, online at mugabug.com, and West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown baking made simple, online at westpointbank.com. We'll be back after this short timeout with second half action.
Hello and welcome to this special session in which we are going to greet one of our outstanding sponsors with our HCEC-TV live sports coverage. In addition to Brandenburg Telecom, we have one of our longest partners with Physical Therapy Associates. And they Welcome back from our HCEC-TV Live Sports. I'm here with one of our outstanding sports sponsors. They've been with us for many, many years. It's E-Town Exterminating, and joining me is Sean Rich, and he is the CEO of E-Town Exterminating. You all just celebrated a huge milestone just recently. Talk about that, Sean.
Yes, July 1976 was when my father, Roy Rich, started our company. And this year we celebrated our 40th anniversary. In doing so, we had a meal out at Freeman Lake, and we invited a lot of people in the community, and we had a big celebration.
Now, for those that may not know, what are all the services that E-Town Exterminating provides?
Well, we have 3 different divisions. We have pest control, termite, and mold management. In pest control, we have monthly services, we have bi-monthly and quarterly. And we can even do just a one-time service if that's what the customer wants. And in the general pests, we take care of like crickets, spiders, ants, etc. And then we also have bed bug services, which is a different type of service. And then in termite, we have liquid barrier services. And then our popular service is Centricon Colony Elimination System. And that's where we put the green stations around the house. And it has a material inside of it that the termites will feed off of. And they take that insect growth regulator back to the colony, and it'll eliminate the colony. And then the mold management service, we have a monthly service for that.
I was going to say moles are the death of many people.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
What do you think is the key to your success at E-Town Exterminating?
I think our huge success is we put the customer first, we provide a very good service, and then also we give back to the community. And I think that's been 3 really key elements of our success.
So for 40 years, you started with how many people? How many employees did Roy have?
We started with 3 employees, and now we employ 29.
That's a great economic impact for our community, too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Why do you feel it's important to be a community sponsor?
Well, just like high school athletics, we see a need in these programs. With my children participating in varsity sports, I know, and also a booster rep for five years, I know that there's not a lot of money that's there for those kids. And we want to make this a special moment for them. Every kid should be able to go in and have good equipment and be able to travel and go to a lot of different events. And we want to be able to be a part of that.
Now, earlier we were talking about some of your sports memories, right? You were an athlete, and talk about those things. I mean, how important it is to see the fans, to be appreciated, and how that encourages you.
Well, I at E-Town High School, I ran cross country, I ran track, and also I played basketball. So I know the difference between a individual sport and a non-revenue sport, and also where we have a lot of fans. And so looking at what I went through and all the joy that I had, and looking back and all the different players and athletes that I was able to play with, I see those special bonds that I still have here today. And so I feel like that when you play for your school and you have fellow student athletes that play alongside of you, you're going to have those special relationships.
Well, I know it really does support us. Your sponsorship, without that and without the other sponsors on HCEC-TV Live Sports, we couldn't do our 80 events a year.
Right.
And I really do think it means a lot to those athletes.
And I appreciate you and HCEC-TV and Brandenburg Telecom for allowing us to go along with this ride, because we feel like this is a unique opportunity for student athletes to be on live TV and allowing the viewers out there to see these girls and boys to be able to go out and play for their schools. And I remember years ago when Brandenburg Telecom came to me about a sponsorship on this, I was like, sign me up, because we wanted to give back that way.
I was going to say, it has so much impact. I'll have parents tell me that their grandparents were able to watch it, and you know, that lived out of state. Of course, we have a strong military, so therefore they're you know, some of them can watch it, you know, in a distance, and so it really does mean a lot to the community. So I really want to, first off, I want to appreciate you for doing that.
Well, thank you very much.
Now, besides Elizabethtown, you're not just E-Town exterminating.
No, we cover 8 different counties, but our core emphasis first is Hardin County, and then LaRue and Meade County.
Awesome. And again, if someone would like to get in touch with you and your services, how can they do that?
Well, they can call us directly at 270-737-6900, or they can visit our website at www.mugabug.com.
I was going to say, that's an easy moniker to remember, that mugabug.com.
Yes.
When individuals call you, the other nice thing is they actually speak to a person.
Yes, we have 3 lovely ladies that answer our phones at E-Town Exterminating, and they'll take care of your needs.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Sean, for joining us. And we want to thank all of our live sports sponsors for bringing HCEC-TV and Brandenburg Telecom's live sports coverage. Thank you for joining us today. And thank you again, Sean.
Well, thank you very much.
Welcome back to Elizabethtown High School for tonight's semi-state game. Here, the Sweet 16, all tied at 1 apiece between the Butler Bears and the Elizabethtown Panthers. Scoring in the first half, Tate Pritchard opened it up for Elizabethtown with 32:34 to go on a bicycle kick after a corner by Ty Bean. And then it was Haite Devon at the 26:54 mark for the Bears to tie it up at 1 apiece. That one quickly got down the field, and Parsons with it. Now he'll punt it away from there. High bounce piece back there. Preston Thomas coming down, but they'll tag it back to Glass. And from there, Glass is going to punt this one away. Back out near midfield. Hawkins for E-Town trying to keep it on this end. Now Pritchard with it. Osman around him, back to Thomas, back for Hawkins. Osman provides the pressure again. He went down, it's Muhammad that provides the pressure now. Osman went down in the game earlier, is now back into the ball game. That'll go out off the Panthers, and a quick throw in by the Bears. Bean will kick that one out. It'll be another throw in for Butler. Trying to get to Osmond on that side. It'll go off him, be a throw in. Brandenburg quickly got it in, trying to get it to Preston Thomas. It'll go out, and a throw in for the Bears. Sent high in the air. Chartier trying to get to it. Binkley goes down. Chartier with it. Driving to the outside. Brandenburg now there. Osmond comes to get it. That's going to go off Brandenburg, and Hawkins will kick it out from there. And now Preston Thomas has it for E-Town. He's going to send it down the right side, and it will be Glass who comes out. Glass going to hit this one. It'll go out and be a throw in for the Panthers. Binkley quickly up to take this one. Gets it into Inman. Inman back to Binkley. Again, Inman with it, not able to get it through the Bears. Binkley drops it back. Heronshaw will get it to Inman at the middle of the field. Hawkins back for Bean. He'll get it outside, trying to get it to Brandenburg. It'll go out. Throw in for the Bears. Osmond to take this one. Quickly gets it in. Chartier sends it forward, but it'll be Heronshaw that heads it back. Gomez now with it for the Panthers. Trying to get it forward for Pritchard. Pritchard about 20 yards out, left foot. It's going to go high, and will be a goal kick for the Bears. And the winner here will advance on to Saturday night. As they will take on the winner of Callaway County and Hopkinsville. Gomez gets it back for the Panthers. Sent up. Pritchard with it. Eric Swan there for the Bears. Cross to the middle. Muhammad now going to kick it out from there. Gets past Hawkins. Devin now with it. Chartier with it. Sends it forward. Sent back. Preston Thomas gets it back for the Panthers. He'll send it to the middle for Inman. Inman going to try to get it up for Gomez, but it'll be Swan who gets it back for the Bears. Chartier now sends it forward. Swan comes from the outside, and it'll be Parsons who quickly comes up, gathers it in, sends it out for Binkley. Binkley going to send it up near midfield. Muhammad hits it in the air. Now it'll be Ballard who sends it to the outside for Gomez. Peace comes over, sent forward for Pritchard, and it'll be Kasim who cuts across. And it'll go out on Kasim and be a corner kick for the Panthers. Ty Bean comes forward to take this one. Bean going to set it ready. Cross to the far side. Headed there by Pritchard. And Glass jumps up in the air and grabs it just before it crosses the goal line. Ballard gets it right back for E-Town. He'll lay it outside for Gomez. Gomez going to cross there. Headed out a couple of times by the Bears. Now Chartier going to send it out near midfield. Devin there for the Bears. See him Bean going after it. Hawkins gets to it now for the Panthers. Peace heads it back towards midfield. Brandenburg comes up, gets it, trying to get it outside to Thomas. It'll go out and throw in for Butler. Muhammad sends that one in. Peace to Eric Swan, back to Marcus Swan. Up the field, trying to get it to Devin. Bean there for the Panthers. Sends it back outside to Thomas. For Pritchard, poked away by Kasim. Inman going to try it to the other side as he gets it to Gomez. Marcus Swan will hold off Gomez. and that'll be a throw in for the Bears. Binkley trying to keep it on this end. Peace heads it into the air. Now he'll kick it out near midfield. Inman gets it for the Panthers to Ballard for Binkley. Try to give and go. Kasim comes over. It'll go off of him and out and be a throw in for the Panthers. And now it'll be Herringshaw come up from his defensive position to do the throw in. He'll get that one all the way into the box. And he lifted his back foot as he threw that one. Did Herringshaw. It'll be a throw in for the Bears. Again, Friday night we will be back on the air live as the Ballard Bruins come to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. Kickoff time scheduled for 7:30. Join Coach Paul Gray as it'll be senior night for Central Hardin. We have a tripping foul. Free kick for the Bears. Marcus Swan to take this one. Now Muhammad with it, trying to get it to Devin. Devin does end up getting it. Hawkins comes back, and now it'll be Bean who gets it out for the Panthers. And again, trying to keep the pressure on. Now Eric Swan with it, drops it off for Kasim. Kasim going to send it to the outside for Chartier. Chartier going to kick it up the right side for the offense. Chipped in. Now Devin there with the header, and Devin with his second goal of the evening. As the ball bounced high, Devin goes into the air, hits it, and he and Brandon Parsons actually run into each other. 32:07 to go here in the second half. As Haite Devin with his second goal. Again, now that's 46 on the year for Devin. Devin has gotten up. Now, actually, he's still down on the ground as well. Now he gets to his feet. And Baraka Kasim is the player that is actually holding Brandon Parsons' leg, as I believe Brandon has a cramp. And now he will get up. And I think because the goal was made, those two will be allowed to stay on the field even though the clock has stopped. Devin has gone off and not come back on. Freese has come on for him. So with 32:07, the Bears now with a 2-1 lead. I'm not sure what the official is waiting on here. I think now they're going to find out if Parsons has to stay in. I believe it's going to be Parsons is going to have to come out. And it'll be Jackson Holt who checks in for Elizabethtown. Holt, a freshman for the Panthers. Brandon Parsons doesn't even go to the bench. As soon as this is kicked, he will stand up and be ready for a substitution. Bean with it. Sends it forward, trying to get it to Thomas. Pritchard there. Muhammad there as well. That'll be sent forward by Muhammad. Inman going to send it outside for Binkley. Up for Gomez. Gomez with it. Win comes over for the Bears. Chipped in. Chartier there. He's sent, sorry, that was Kassim there. Sends it out to Chartier. And it'll be bounced around. Binkley now with it. And Wynn just going to send it to the other end. Herringshaw gives chase. Herringshaw going to kick it high in the air. Gets it to Binkley. He'll get it to Hawkins near the middle of the field. Hawkins will send it out wide. Trying to get it to Preston Thomas. Kicked forward by the Bears. Bean will head it back towards midfield. Wynn now with it. Inman gets it back and gets it to Thomas. Thomas going to send it forward. Gomez comes in. Marcus Swan will kick that one out. E-Town keeps possession. That one hit high into the air. Hawkins now with it. Osman will kick it out of bounds. Be a throw in for the Panthers, and that should get Brandon Parsons back into the ball game. It'll be a throw in for Elizabethtown. Brandenburg got it back in to Preston Thomas. Up for Pritchard. Now Wynn with it. Across the field, Freeze lays it back for Marcus Swan. He's going to send it forward. Freeze chases after. Inman down there for the Panthers. It'll go off Freeze and out and be a throw in for Elizabethtown. Brandenburg to take this one. That's going to go off E-Town and be a throw in for the Bears. Marcus Swan will come forward to get this one. 29:35 to go here in the ball game. 2-1 the score. Butler Bears on top. Pritchard now with it. He's going to send it across. Bounces over the head of Kassim. Preston Thomas out there just outside the box. Looking for some room. Now he'll cross there. It'll be Eric Swan who heads it out. And Brandenburg keeps it on this end, but it'll go wide and be a throw in for the Bears. Kassim going to send that one out. Looks like Gomez will get to it first for the Elizabethtown. High into the air, trying to get it to Preston Thomas. Thomas gets to it before it goes out. Brandenburg will send it to the middle of the field there. Swan heads it away. Ballard unable to keep it on this end. Inman does, though, as he gets it to Hawkins. Hawkins tries to send it forward for Gomez. Muhammad going to kick it out from there. Ballard now going to try to slip it through. Kassim will head this one back out. Again, possession going back and forth. Osman chases after that one. Brandenburg keeps it in. Kassim there. Kicks it high in the air and is kept in by the Bears. Swan with it. Now go to the middle of the field for Wynn. Wynn going to send it outside for Muhammad. Muhammad will dink it forward for Freeze. That'll go out and be a throw in. Yusuf Muhammad to take this one. Back out from Muhammad to Chartier. And it's Binkley down in the corner. It goes over the end line, and that'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Parsons to take this goal kick. Matthew Musgrave and Bryce Bowers back into the lineup for Elizabethtown. Hawkins will send that up the left side. Kassim there Bounced around. Peace now will send it forward. Inman kicks it out for Brandenburg. Brandenburg tried to squeeze it in there. Wynn steps in front of that one. Now Swan will send it forward. Bean sends it right back. Bowers now with it. Up to Pritchard at midfield. Inman goes back for it. Freeze gets it. Now Chatia with it. As Bean gets in the way. Bean will kick it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Bears. Quick throw-in to Osman. Osman trying to send out a couple of Panthers there. Chatia had saved it in, but now it'll go off the Panthers and be a throw-in for Butler. Into Wynn, back to Chatia. He's going to send it high into the air. Head there by Inman. That'll be a foul on the Bears as Inman goes down. It'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Round to the winner of this ball game. We'll take on the winner of Callaway County and Hopkinsville Saturday night. Last I heard, it will be at Frederick Douglass High School in Lexington. They just don't know what time the game will be yet. Inman now with it. Trying to get it to Ballard. Outside for Binkley. Binkley going to send it down the middle. Peace is there. He heads it into there. That's going to allow Pritchard to get up to it. Kasim sends it back out, and it'll be Pritchard sending it high into the air, trying to get it to Bowers. Headed out. Hawkins now going to try to keep it in. It looked like a possible handball by the Bears. Osman now with it. He's going to send it down the center. Parsons will come out, let it cross into the box, and scoop it up. Brandenburg to Hawkins. Hawkins trying to get it up for Bowers. Ballard now with it. Ballard going to send it outside for Bowers. Marcus Wynn comes over to go off of him and be a throw-in for Elizabethtown. Into Ballard. Ballard going to send it to the box. Glass comes up. Ball bounces free, and Glass reaches up and grabs it before Musgrave can get there. Pritchard can get there. As that one had a lot of top spin as it got to Glass. Like it ran up his arm and into about 5 feet in the air. He was able to quickly get back to his feet and grab it before Pritchard could get there and knock it in. That'll be a foul on the Bears. Free kick for the Panthers. Bean from midfield to the right side, headed towards the middle. Bowers unable to get to it. Kasim cleared out for the Bears. Herringshaw heads it high for Binkley. Binkley trying to get it to Inman. Wynn hits it high in the air. That'll be a foul on the Bears, and it'll be another free kick for Bean's going to send this outside for Brandenburg. Lays it off there. Back to Brandenburg. Trying to get it to Hawkins. Kicked out. Muhammad now with it for the Bears. Hawkins comes from behind. Ball sent forward. Trying to get to Chatia. Cleared out by Herringshaw. Now it's Brandenburg and now Chatia with it. He's surrounded by Panthers. Musgrave unable to get to it. Chatia now back with it. He's going to send it into the box. One hop. Freeze there. We're going to have offsides called on the Bears, and so it'll be a free kick for the Panthers. .22 to go in the ball game. We're going to have a stoppage on the clock. It's the official. I believe there's a Panther that was down. I believe that's Matthew Musgrave on the far side. Preston Thomas back into the lineup along with Luis Gomez for the Panthers. Looks like Ty Bean will take this free kick. And Jackson Holt going to check back into the lineup as Parsons goes off, limping onto the track on the far side. Carol George with Hardin Memorial Sports Medicine out there taking care of him. Back to action. Eric Swan sends that one forward, trying to get to Chatia. Sent back out near midfield. Osman now sends it high into the air. Chatia over there. He's going to send it towards the middle, trying to get it to Devin, who would check back in. Devin with the 2 Butler goals tonight. That'll be sent out near midfield. Pritchard tries to get to it. Peace will get there. Now Preston Thomas has it. Thomas just going to chip it forward, trying to get it for Pritchard. And the ball will go off Kasim and be a throw-in for the Panthers. Ballard trying to head that one. Kasim gets to it. E-Town with 4 players around it, unable to control it. Now Hawkins with it. Osman gets it back for the Bears. To Devin. Outside for Wynn. Wynn gets it from Muhammad. It's going to be sent forward. And Jackson Holt comes out. He'll send that one high into the air and out. And we a throw in for the Bears. Another throw in for Butler. Muhammad gets that one in. Chartier tries to send it towards the middle of the field. Binkley sends it back. Again, Butler sends it back the other direction. Bean going to send it down the field. Peace heads it there, trying to get it to Kasim. And Gomez had come in for the Panthers. He's going to send it outside for Preston Thomas. Thomas tries to chip it in. Gomez not quite able to get a foot on it. Now Hawkins with it as Wynn and he go chasing after the ball. It'll go out and it'll be a throw in. They're going to say it went off the Panthers. It'll be a throw in for the Bears. Muhammad throws that one in. Bounced around, possession going back and forth. Binkley with it for E-Town, but as Devin comes over to get to it. Wynn now with it. Wynn going to get it up to Osman. Osman trying to get it outside. Eric Swan there. Swan going to send it forward, not able to get it over Herringshaw. Binkley will keep it in. Swan going to try to send it right back down. Inman will head this one back out. Now Ballard heads it out to Thomas, trying to get it forward. Ballard will send this one forward. That'll be sent back out by the Bears. That'll be a foul on the Panthers and be a free kick for Butler. Marcus Swan to take this one. Kasim now with it for the Bears, up to Wynn. Outside for Muhammad. Sent forward, trying to get it to Devin. I believe it's Muhammad now with it again. Youssef Muhammad. Now to Chatia. Chatia shot. It's going to go wide left, and it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Jackson Holt to take this one. Thomas heads it out near midfield. Marcus Swan will drop it back for Peace. Glass sends it high into the air, trying to get it to Osman. E-Town going to keep it on this end. Gomez and Brandenburg there. Little give and go. Gomez with it. Gomez unable to get that one past Kasim. Now Chatia with it. He's going to send it up, trying to get it to Devin. Ty Bean back there. Gets past Bean. Shot. And it's in the left side as Haite Devin with his third goal of the evening with the hat trick, the 17:45 mark. Comes in averaging more than 2 goals per game. 47th goal of the season. Gives the Bears a 3-1 lead on the Panthers. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax, Blue Gas Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Now the Panthers really going to have to put the pressure on. Wynn and Gomez going after it. Be a foul. And now there'll be a card given as Gomez kicked the ball away after the foul had been called. Now they're going to stop the clock. 17:16 to go. Jacob Mata checks back in for the Panthers. Kasim takes this free kick. Quickly to Osman. Osman tries to get it back to the outside. Brandenburg going to send it up. Pritchard goes after it. Glass comes out of the box, and we'll scoop it up from there. Ballard with it. Side for Mata. Mata drops it back for Brandenburg, a little wide of him. He'll drop it back for Bean. Around to Herringshaw. To Bowers. And Haite Devin actually went down to a knee. And he walks off the field. Freese going to check back in for him. And Ali Ahmed checks back in for the Panthers. Aaron Shaw to Inman. Muhammad with it. Side to Osman. It'll go past him and out and be a throw-in for the Panthers. Ahmed quickly up with it. Throws it in for Bean. Back to Ahmed. Osman got down there, unable to keep it in for Butler. Be another throw-in for the Panthers. Muhammad sends that one high in the air. Chatia had possession, loses it. Now Musgrave with it. He'll come up, gets it to Mata. Mata unable to keep possession for the Panthers. We send up Bean, going to send it back to the other end of the field. Marcus Swan there. Trying to get it to Win. Chatia to Muhammad. Musgrave comes over again for the Panthers. Freeze now with it on the far side. Ballard to send it back up to the middle of the field. Trying to get to Inman. Inman going to send it outside for Preston Thomas. That'll go off the Panthers and be a throw-in for Butler. Marcus Swan to send this one in. Ballard is forward for Pritchard. Poked back away by Peace. That'll go over and be a throw-in for Elizabethtown. Bowers to take this one. 14:44 to go in the ball game. That'll go off the Panthers and be a throw-in for the Bears. Marcus Swan with this throw in to Eric Swan. Now Musgrave gets it near the middle of the field. Osman had come back. Now Pritchard just outside the box trying to find some room. He'll send it outside for Mata. Mata going to cross there, get into the box. Slow roller, and Glass picks it up. Swan going to send it up this left side. Heronshaw will be there for the Panthers to get it back. Outside for Thomas. Eric Swan comes back and gets it back for the Bears. He'll send it up the middle of the field. Bowers sends that one high into the air. And a free kick for the Panthers. Bean going to take this one. Up to Preston Thomas. Heads it high, trying to get it to Musgrave. Peace gets a piece of that one. Marcus Swan misses it. The two going after it. Be a foul called on the Panthers, and it'll be a free kick for the Bears. Swan will take this free kick. Not able to keep that one in. Throw in for Elizabethtown. Bowers quickly up with it. That'll get Ryan Hawkins back into the ball game for Elizabethtown. Bowers with the throw in to Thomas. Inman gets it back for E-Town. Again, possession going back and forth, back and forth. Heronshaw comes up from the back to get to it. Wynn now with it. Wynn going to send it forward. Chatiak chases after it as Bowers will be there for the Panthers. Bowers will kick it out. It'll be a throw in for Butler. So with the 12-minute mark of the game. Again, 3-1 the score. As there are a hat trick tonight by Haite Devon for the Bears. Devon just a junior for Butler. Osman with it up on the far side trying to get it to Freese. It's going to go off the Panthers. Throw in for the Bears. Osman will take this throw in. Soft throw in to Wynn. Mata there for E-Town to kick it out. Eric Wynn will send it back for Peace. Peace back from Marcus Swan. And that'll be forward. Now to be a one-on-one. Tate Pritchard, Tyler Glass. Pritchard into the box. The shot just wide to the left. And it will be a goal kick for the Bears. Gomez checks back into the lineup for the Panthers. A golden opportunity there for the Panthers. Goal kick now for Butler. That'll be headed out by the Panthers. Throw in for Butler. Eric Swan will send it back from Marcus Swan. To Wynn, to Peace, now back to Wynn. Muhammad has it taken away by Ahmed. Osman there for the Bears. That'll go out off of E-Town and be a throw in for Butler. Osman to do the throw in. And I believe Osman threw the ball in from inbounds and not out of bounds. So now I throw in for the Panthers. Herringshaw comes up to take this one. Get that one in, headed out, and Glass there with the save. $9:15 to go here in the ball game. Muhammad sends it forward. That'll be a foul on the Panthers. Free kick for Butler. That should allow them to get a player in. Sent high into the air, out near the top of the box. Hawkins heads it out from there. Wynn gets to it. Now Eric Swan with it. Swan going to take a shot from there, and it'll go wide left, just out of the reach of Jackson Holt. And Holt in the game as Parsons went down with a right leg injury. He's at the bench still walking around, trying to convince Coach Yates to put him back in the game. Holt to take this goal kick. That did allow Zahoff to check in for the Bears. He now has it. Outside for Freese. Bean there. Shot. And it goes just wide left from Freese. And it'll be quick goal kick. They quickly get it out. Herringshaw now with it. Trying to press forward. Muhammad got to that one. Inman will lay it outside again. Now to the middle. The Bears doing a good job of keeping it on this end. Holt will come out, scoop this one up. Punt it away from there. Ballard sends that one forward, trying to get it to Gomez. Peace gets to it now. Kasim will track it down for the Bears. Kept on this end by the Panthers. Now the Bears back with possession. Chatia now with it. Ahmed now to throw it in for E-Town. One hit high in the air to go out and be a throw in for the Panthers. Ahmed to take this throw in. Back to Bean. Bean will send it around for Herringshaw. Herringshaw going to send it up the middle, trying to get it to Andrew Ballard. Marcus Swan there for the Bears. Outside now, Preston Thomas with it. Thomas going to cross there. Headed out by Peace. Thomas gets it back. Unable to control it, and Marcus Swan now with it for Butler. He'll send it back up near midfield. Chatia with it. Hits it high in the air as he misplays it actually off his foot. Now Bean will send it back to the other side for the Panthers. Hawkins going to try to get it in now. Pritchard out near the line. Kasim comes over for the defense. He will get to it. Sends it up. Gets it to Eric Swan. Chatia with it. So Ballard provides the pressure. Lays it back. Osman will send it to the outside for Muhammad. To Zahoff. And then it'll go down into the box. Holt comes out before Freese can get there. He'll roll it out quickly for Bean. Far side to Brandenburg. To Ballard. Ballard going to send it down into the corner. Gomez chases after the Kasim, who gets there first. They'll let it go over the inline. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bears as we hit the 5-minute mark. Abbas Hassan checks into the lineup for Butler. Three-1 our score. We're under 5 minutes to go. They head it back. Glass will get it. Glass will punt it away from there. Butler now back with it. That was Muhammad who had it. Shatia now out to the outside for Hassan. Back for Zahaf. Sends it outside. Freeze goes chasing after it. Ahmed there for the Panthers. Freeze able to keep it in the box. Trying to get something lined up. Inman steps in and sends it back out. We'll have a foul on the Bears. It'll be a free kick for the Panthers. Bean will lay it off there for Herringshaw. Freeze with it back. So Hoff now with it. Back for Marcus Swan. So try to sit it there. As I believe it's Hassan as he misses a shot there from the top of the box. And we're going to try to hit it to the outside. Marcus Swan sends it back for Eric Swan. Muhammad just pokes it into the air. Shatian now there. Trying to get it to the corner. Ahmed gets it back for the Panthers. Sends it up the field. Kassim there for the Bears. He turns, hits off of a player, and it will be a free kick for the Panthers. 2:25 to go here in the ball game. Bean to take this one. Out near the top of the box. Pritchard heads it in. Kick there from Thomas. Just goes wide. Hey, Thomas, sorry, that was Gomez. So a couple of opportunities here in the second half for the Panthers. Unable to put the ball in the back of the net. Marcus Swan will take this goal kick. Gomez with it again. Trying to get it to Pritchard. Peace will send it down the field from there. Herringshaw mistimed his jump. Freese with it. He's going to get past Bean. Now Jackson Holt comes out. And Jackson Holt with the save as he takes it right off the foot of Freese. Sends that one high into the air. Pritchard heads it outside. Now it'll be a runner. Peace comes over. The ball goes over the inline. And it's a goal kick. So we're under a minute to go in the ball game. And it looks like it will be Butler that will be moving on to the Elite Eight here in the KHSAA Boys State Tournament. Free kick for the Panthers. Quickly put down. Bean going to take this one. Bean going to chip this one to the far side. Head there by Inman. Muhammad will send it out from there. Down to 13 seconds. Freese now with it. And Ahmed pokes that one away. Herringshaw going to line that one up, kick it down the field. And that is how the ball game will end, as Butler will take the 3-1 victory over the Panthers. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, More personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. For the Butler Bears, they move on to 18-3-1, and we'll move on to Saturday night's quarterfinals. For Elizabethtown, they will finish the year 21-3-2 on the season. I'd like to again thank our student workers here at HCEC-TV, Kayla Broska, for what she did for tonight. For Dale Means in the truck, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.